I've got the whole world in my hands. 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 Khalid's Playhouse. All right, y'all. I think we was off to a really, really good start. Definitely check out Project 08031010. I think that was an amazing start to the podcast series. Welcome. My name is Khalid. Hope you guys are all feeling blessed and highly favored. Khalid the spiritual scientist, or Khalid the Great. Whichever you want to call me, it don't matter. Or you can just call me Khalid. But I hope you guys are all feeling blessed and highly favored. You know, the usual. Y'all, we live in here. It feels good to be here. It feels good to be back. Because I say back, I've always been here present with myself, but it feels good to be back in my creative. I don't know, I hear impetuous, but I don't know why. What does impetuous mean? Not impetuous. I meant impetus. Impetus. I need to see how I need to pronounce this right. It's called impetus. Impetus, the force or energy with which a body moves, or the force that makes something happen or happen more quickly. Okay? Alright, so I think that was addressing my creative impetus. And speaking of creative impetus, girl, y'all know I was trying to address Leo. I'm trying to address this new moon and Leo energy. But once again, this is a manifestation of this new moon and Leo energy. This is a manifestation of Leo energy at its finest. Courage, determination, creativity, pride, appreciation, self-appreciation, the power of the self, soul consciousness, soul awareness, the heart chakra, okay? Courage of the heart, strength, okay? Alright, so I think we're definitely off to a great start. This is very beautiful. Now I probably said podcast 0803. I meant 0807-1010, okay? Now 0803, August 3rd might be significant to you, or that angel number 0803 might be very significant to you. As a matter of fact, let's see what 0803 means. Alright, so this is very beautiful, and this is confirmation, okay? Angel number 0803 or 803. The 0 is just to show that there's no value that comes before that 8, okay? In reality, if it's August 8th and we're getting that angel number from there, it would just be 803, okay? So, angel number 803, the meaning, motivate others, cherish peace and harmony. Peace is an essential commodity that you have value in your life. Angel number 803 spearheads for harmony in life. You could be yearning for a great future, but peace has to be the core in your principles. Go for what you know will unveil goodies and enable you to achieve your goals in life. Okay? Angel number 803 spiritually. Manifestations of success is trolling in your head. So, you have to cherish every moment that you have in your life. Importantly, you have a positive attitude that will correct you to the end goals. Also, allow the angels to take part in mainstreaming your life in a better way. So, be consistent in what you engage yourself in it. Okay? This is hella synchronicity for me. Now, personally, I have a particular system that I use to make sure that I'm aligned with everything that I have going on. So I don't know. Hopefully, for those that are listening, this angel number also can resonate with you in this current moment. But how it resonates for me in this current moment is, I have been working on this project for a while. I've been dedicating myself to this project. Ultimately, yes, I would love to see that it bears great fruit, and I want to see the success of it come to fruition, and I want to see that manifestation of that success. Heavy emphasis on Leo. I'm a Leo moon. Okay, so I'm very driven by my Leo energy, and it's not a coincidence that everything is starting to come into alignment around this Lionsgate portal 8-8 and this new moon in Leo. Okay, now this is all about me wanting to share my knowledge and share my wisdom and information, and the topic and the objective at hand is to motivate others to start to think more critically and to tap into their intuitions and find more deeper understanding within their reality, so that they can be in more control and have that courage and motivation to tackle their fate and their destiny head on. Okay, that's ultimately what I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do. So I feel like this is very powerful confirmation for as much as I want to express what I'm feeling within myself right now, how ecstatic I am for reading this information and having it mirror my internal state of mind. Okay, I can't express it enough. It would be so hard to express the joy and the ecstasy that I'm feeling from it, because it's the ecstasy that I've been feeling for a while, despite me not being able to come to a concrete plan in regards to how I wanted to share my knowledge and my wisdom. Y'all, I was trying to make videos, trying to put cards on them. I realized that wasn't me anymore, because ultimately that was just me it was kind of me getting back into that tarot world and just pulling cards and reading the cards and stuff. But in reality, my whole task, my whole goal is really to use these cards as indicators and then expand on those indications based off of my knowledge and intelligence and intellect. Okay, and intellect is objective. Okay, intellect is using that knowledge and intelligence to tackle something objectively. Now, okay, and it even says 11:11 on my clock. Well, now it's 11:12. So, I just want to get the definition of intellect. Okay, intellect, the faculty of reasoning and understanding objectively. The key word, y'all, is objectively, especially with regards to abstract or academic matters. So for me, I look at these cards, I look at tarot as the meanings to teach you different ways of life, or teach you different perspectives of life, or give you confirmation that is meant to teach you what to do in that given situation at hand, or teach you how to see your position in your life and in your fate in regards to your destiny. Okay, I look at these oracle cards as indications of knowledge and information in regards to the objective at hand. Okay, right now it's crazy because I wanted to get on here first talking about the cards that I had already had present in me, because on me, in front of me right here, I'm on my bed right now, and I find it so comfortable to be able to finally be able to sit on my bed rather than my desk. And it says 808 right there. That was powerful. Here comes my cat. I feel really comfortable and really happy that I can sit here and do my job and do what I've always wanted to do within the comfort of my own convenience. Okay, does that make sense? I hope I said that right. The comfort of my own convenience. Yes, I can do it within the comfort of my own convenience. Like, it's convenient for me and it's comfortable, y'all. I'm literally chilling in my bed, just chatting it up, y'all. And it's not a coincidence that, like I said, if you guys are coming from Project 807, 1010, and y'all, I'm gonna group all of the. If it has the same leading number, that means it's part of that same energy, or you guys should listen to that hand in hand, okay, because one leads to the other. Okay, now if I add a apostrophe, like a apostrophe 1, apostrophe 2 after that, then that would mean that is a part 1 or part 2 of the given conversation that we are having within each podcast. Okay, so notice the topics that I was talking about in 1010 are going to be different than the topics I'm talking about in 1101. Okay, so I wanted to start off by defining and confirming the energies that were indicated by the cards. Because if you remember, I said that I was shuffling. I genuinely like to shuffle and have cards in my hands so I can put my energy, my psychic energy into it, so that it can just give further confirmation to the intuitions and the thoughts that I'm feeling within my mind. It's a form of projection and mirroring. If you don't understand that tarot and oracle cards mirror the objective at hand, or mirror whatever it is that you're trying to seek. For me, I'm trying to seek a better understanding of what is happening with me in the present moment, because I am the medium. I am the psychic. Rather than me looking at the tarot to confirm my intuitions or to gain insight, I already am the insight itself. I am the intuition just expressing itself. Okay? And that's why I do not read tarot for other people anymore. I'd rather just speak and teach and be a student and a master, because that's what I am. I don't need that, okay? You give me a topic, I expand on it based off of my intuitions, okay? I use the tarot and oracles to help me understand what I'm trying to communicate, or what I should be communicating, okay? So as I was shuffling the tarot in the beginning of project 08071010, the Six of Sticks, which is the Six of Wands in the Hoodoo Tarot, okay? I will definitely put the Hoodoo Tarot up for you guys to see here, okay? Hey, yes, so here we go. I had to pause the audio so I could get things in order. And my cat wanted some attention. She just wants attention. Heavy emphasis on Leo energy. We just want attention. We want to be acknowledged, okay? We want to be acknowledged for what it is that we are good at, what it is that we're great at, what it is that I feel like the Leo energy definitely wants us to be appreciated, and we want to receive attention and recognition for things that truly exemplify or mirror the expression within, the soul expression within, okay? But as of right now, we have the Six of Sticks, okay, present. The Six of Sticks was the card that flew out when I was shuffling the deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Five of Coins. Six of Sticks is the Six of Wands, which is the second deacon of Leo, and that is the deacon of Sagittarius. So if you were listening to the previous podcast, we was talking about Sagittarius a lot. As a matter of fact, wherever my planets are in Sagittarius, they're all in the deacon of Leo, and my North Node is in the deacon of, my North Node is in Leo in the deacon of Sagittarius, okay? So it's in the second deacon. So I think that's pretty cool. So it seems like I'm embodying the energy that I'm supposed to do. It's supposed to be embodying to do exactly what I'm here as on my soul's mission to do, okay? Which is very good. I hope you guys are too, and if you're not, hopefully I can give you some wisdom and insight into that. So now with the Six of Sticks, the meanings here, since it's upright, it says victory, getting promoted, overcoming hardship, receiving compliments, great news, recognition, having high self-esteem, becoming a VIP, feeling encouraged, being sought out for expertise, and being a recognized hero. I think that is very, very important. Not me saying I think that's very, very important. I'm kind of like talking to myself at the same time. I'm channeling. I was thinking that I wanted to put the picture up of the key words here, okay? So that I want this to be as interactive as possible, okay? I feel like a teacher in a college auditorium, and I'm just pulling up the PowerPoints for you guys to see. I think for those that are visual learners, I think that would be very important as well. So as you see, the card is upright, and I could definitely say that I'm tapping into a lot of these keywords here. And perhaps I can infer some things here. I definitely feel like I've overcame some hardships, because y'all, when I tell you it was really hard to channel my creative impetus, it was hard to find the medium in which I wanted to express my creativity and my, just creativity within itself, express my soul's desires, okay? Everybody has different ways. Oh my gosh, y'all, give me a second. My peacock feather is all effed up. Hold on. Yeah, I don't play with my peacock feathers, alright? I don't play with my peacock feathers. Oh my gosh, if y'all love me, buy me real peacock feathers, please. Oh my gosh. I love peacocks. It's one of my spirit animals. And I definitely want to just emphasize how much I am falling in love already with this new... Y'all, when I tell y'all, I would not have known that I would be right here doing exactly what I already been doing, low-key, but in a more concise and better way. Like, I've been made podcasts before. I made podcasts on the lunar and solar energies. I try to make podcasts on... I've tried to create a podcast, but I realized how much I wasn't really in the podcasts, like the general podcast restrictions in a sense, because I was making videos and stuff too. That's just me, like, taking this breath of, like, relief, like, yes, we finally here. And I would definitely say that is identifying with this overcoming hardship, okay? And I am feeling very encouraged, okay? I'm feeling very encouraged. I feel like I've had a personal victory here. And now, in regards to the underlying energy, we have the Five of Pentacles upright. And the Five of Pentacles upright, that's all about things getting better, okay? Rather than, because sometimes when you look at the Five of Pentacles, some people intuitively would just say, like, that might be a lack of mindset, or that might be poor or something. But some people may get intuitively like things are getting better. But for me, I make sure that I confirm my intuitions with what is inside the book. I try to give myself rules. I'm more traditional. I have strong Taurus placements as well, okay? More like a Hierophant energy. I create boundaries for myself. I create boundaries for my expression in order for me to master it, okay? So now we have Five of Coins, positive meaning. Hard times coming to an end. A new job after prolonged unemployment. Renewed faith. Recovery from financial ruin. Improved luck. Feeling welcome. Rehabilitation. Debt repayment. And a light at the end of the tunnel. Y'all, I feel like I'm finally reaching the light at the end of the tunnel. I definitely feel my hard times coming to an end, especially in regards to trying to channel my creativity, okay? And trying to give my creativity material, like a material form, trying to express my creativeness, my creativity, trying to express my soul, trying to express my Leo energy, okay? We're all born here to do something. I've been trying to figure out, how do I want to do it this time around? And I just kept, for the last 2 or 3 months, I just had so many different projects, so many different ways of expressing it. But I feel like this is it, okay? This is it. And I have my reasons for it. And through all of those trials and tribulations, I learned so much as to why I choose to do a podcast, as to why I'm choosing to project my voice here and just have my voice to be the only thing that is present rather than my face, and rather than, well, it was no point in, it's not really beneficial. I don't think it's entertaining to be shuffling and pulling tarot cards and nobody could even see the tarot cards. But once again, I'm barely even pulling tarot cards. I'm not reading y'all, so there's no point for y'all to even see all of that anyway. I just put that up on the screen that you guys are going to be watching. But the most important thing is my voice, because my voice is what has the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to hear and listen, okay? But I put stuff up for visual learners and for just to enhance the experience, okay? And tap into my creative side. I love doing all that extra work. Alright, now renewed faith, okay? I do feel like my faith is renewed. My faith in myself is completely renewed. And I think that's what you guys may be tapping into with this new moon in Leo energy here, okay? In this Lionsgate portal here, okay? I'm gonna put some ballistics on real quick. All right, yes, y'all. I got this this Blistex on now. Impressed. Yeah, I'm really in love with this technology. Like, I could literally pause the audio, do what I gotta do, come back, get back into it. It's like it's never even happened. But obviously, I'm letting y'all know what's happening in real time. Because, you know, I want y'all to feel like y'all with me. Alright? But we address creative impetus. We address creativity. We address, this 5 of Coins energy. I like, you know, I'm feeling good. Improved luck, okay? Renewed faith, recovery from financial ruin. Now, I'm not in no financial ruin. I mean, I'm back at my parents' house. I'll definitely say that. I quit my job. I used to work for this amazing technology company. Some of you guys use their products a lot. But I had to leave because my spirit was being clogged somewhere else. I just had to go with the flow. There were so many restrictions and so many drastic changes that I was going through within, like, my home and my emotions, my mental health, my emotional health, and it was just like every single aspect of my reality started to just kind of crumble and started to falter, and it guided me to make the necessary decisions in order to uphold it, you know. Like, first of all, I was losing my home. So the fact that I was already losing my home in Baltimore, it was hard for me to find another place in order to stay in that area to go work at my job, and that just kind of broke my heart. So for a while I had to just kind of grieve and admit to myself that it was really nothing I could do. Now, I did go on leave from my job because of some mental and emotional issues that I was dealing with due to some external circumstances. Some things that I experienced at work and some things that I experienced outside of work with my family. And, you know, I had to do what I had to do to make sure that I was at peace and harmony within myself. And doesn't that just resonate with that 803 message? You know, my whole goal is to find peace and harmony within myself. So that it can be reflected within my reality, because I understand the law of correspondence, as within so without. Okay, so if I can find peace and if I can obtain heaven on earth within my mind and heaven within my body and my spirit, then I will always be experiencing heaven around me. And despite all these small little mishaps and, you know, misfortunate events that I have been facing over the last couple of months, I feel at peace with myself. I feel a whole lot better because my objective is always peace. My objective is never the money, or it's nothing material. It's very much spiritual and mental and emotional. So I think that's very powerful. Now, also, before this podcast ends, because, you know, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes. It's crazy. We actually already have the new moon and fire energy out, and we also have Venus and Gemini out, okay, which is flattery. So I want to address the Venus and Gemini first, okay. All right, Venus and Gemini. So as you guys can see, the Venus and Gemini is reversed, okay? Now, when it comes to these oracle cards, for me, this is my rule that I created, because you have to understand the principles and the rules that you make is the reality that you create, okay? So, for example, if I believe that as above, so below, as within, if I believe in the law of correspondence, the law of correspondence will literally show up in my life as it is, in the way that I can't run away from it. So, for me, when these cards are reversed, it has me pay more attention to the picture, one. I decide to look at the picture more rather than get the straight definition. And I also look at the events that are prescribed to the card within the book, okay? So now, seeing that it's reversed and looking at the picture, I'm seeing this is grounding. It's like the roots, depending on which way you look at it, whether if you look at it upside down or look at it upright, the branches are coming outside of the heads of the Gemini, okay? So it's crazy how the Gemini, okay, so it says here in the description that this is the god Janus, whose two faces look towards past and future. Here it symbolizes the Gemini quality of talking to one person while listening to another's conversation. The spreading plant suggests the multiplicity of Venus in Gemini nature, okay? But then notice that the twins on inside the circle, they're facing each other. So it's like perspective, the expansion and the multiplicity of perspective, because one perspective breeds another, the other breeds the other, and it's like the bouncing of information I see here. But now when it's upside down, it's almost like those branches are grounding themselves inside of that yellow soil or yellow atmosphere, because now they look like roots rather than branches. You know, like when you look at, see, perspective is powerful. Have you ever seen a picture of a tree that shows the branches going inside the ground? When you turn it upside down, don't the tree, doesn't the tree branch with the leaves kind of look like the roots as well? But it's just based on perspective. It's like, it's almost like, it's crazy because it kind of works hand in hand. It's like the roots in the ground give life to, it gives life to the leaves and the life up top. But also, if you understand that photosynthesis and oxygen intake through those leaves also help the trunk and help the nutrition of the tree as a whole. So it's kind of like a circle, the circle of life. That's why trees are very important. So the symbolism behind trees could be very significant to you. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to search up the symbolism of trees, okay? Right, so it says here, trees are used to represent life and growth in mythologies, legends, and novels. Trees are considered representative of life, wisdom, power, and prosperity. Philosophers regard trees as observers witnessing the evolution of humans and the planet around them. Y'all, I feel like that really taps into that multiplicity that, okay, it says here in the Venus in Gemini, it says the spreading plant suggests the multiplicity of the Venus in Gemini nature, okay? So now this whole energy is about observation, perspective, because keep in mind, in the description, he also says, the god Janus, whose two faces look towards past and future. Here it symbolizes the Gemini quality of talking to one person while listening to another conversation. So that is definitely heavy emphasis on observing and being observant and observation, okay? OB, observe. OB, objective. Now, I don't know what, I feel like there's similarities. I feel like whatever you are observing is based on your objective. But that objective is subjective to you. Okay? So, for example, I could be talking to you, but like, and for example, in this Venus and Gemini, as it's describing, I could be talking to you right now, but I could be listening to my dad talk downstairs. But what is my objective behind me wanting to listen? Am I trying to eavesdrop to gain some tea to use against him? Am I trying to listen to what he got to say to gain a better perspective, to perhaps a better perspective that I could be bringing to y'all in my conversation that I'm having with y'all right now? But that's all based off of your objective. Your observation is based off of your objective. Okay, so the art of perception. Perception is the art of observing things from a given standpoint. That standpoint is the objective. Or perhaps whatever it is that you're looking at is the objective and the standpoint is the subject. No, because the subject is what you're looking at. The standpoint is the objectivity. The standpoint is the objective in regards to why you're looking at it or why you're looking at it, okay? So we have 30 minutes. I just want to say peace, love, and light. Namaste. Thank you guys so for joining me. Take care. Bye. Mwah.